Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's topic, good one, is what is it like to move from a big recruitment company to a small one? Why do people make that move?
Yeah.
Right, I think usually, maybe in a big firm, eventually your career can stall a little bit, or the commission scheme is not probably going to be as good as you can find in a small boutique.
I think usually those are the two main things, right? It's the lack of career progression and the compensation schemes, right? Matt, what do you think is the right time to actually make that kind of move in your career?
I think depends how good you are, right, and what your ambitions are, but I think you at least need a couple of years experience.
I would say so.
At least. Usually the people make this move after kind of 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
right? If you're a real killer early on and you build a quick reputation for yourself,
sure.
Hey, you can make that move, or you can even set up your own business quickly.
Yeah, the first thing I think that most people will realize is just the amount of data that you have, right? How many candidates you have in the database and how many clients you have signed up, right?
You're going to get bigger resources in a bigger firm, more PR, more companies are going to want to work with you, probably. So you really have to be confident in your own skills, because your bonus scheme or your commission scheme will almost certainly be much better, but your billings
will go down.
Will probably go down.
Especially in your first year, I would say.
Yeah.
I think an exercise that I think is very helpful for all recruiters out there thinking about making this move, it would be have a look at all your placements and figure out how many placements you would make if the client wasn't given to you by the company. So if you didn't sign up that client initially, and also if you didn't bring that candidate to the system, figure out, okay, how much revenue you will lose without those clients and without those candidates, how much actually you totally did on your own.
Because there are some guys in big companies, and we know them, who they've built everything themselves.
From scratch, yeah.
All the clients are theirs, they have the relationships, they generate all their own candidates themselves. Those kind of guys should either be running their own company or working for a smaller business on a much higher commission scheme.
Absolutely, right?
That's it. Maybe the last thing to consider is, and this is something which is really important, in a big firm, you're probably not going to like everybody.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to be some people you really hate, some people you love. You're going to have some friends there. If you move to a 5 to 10 person boutique,
you're stuck with them, right?
You better be sure that you really get on well with the people that actually are in that company. It can be a really good move. I think we would just urge some caution and a bit of research and really think about what you want to get out of it and how that's possible. So I guess in short, it can be a great move, but you've got to think about it carefully.